Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel once again. Reese Chen, Reese Pool on Facebook. You can follow me over there for updates and info. I have a story I want to share with you today. I just remembered about 15 years ago, right? It was in Jamaica, in Negril, Jamaica. They had a tournament there, like it was a tour. I'll say maybe probably 64 players. Yeah. And it was a handicap tournament, 8 ball, on 8-foot tables. They had like 3 8-foot tables. And all the best players from Jamaica was there. Around 15 years ago, around maybe 2010, 2011. Yeah. And I think I was in the quarterfinals. I was playing some guy from another town, and what they do is each player from the individual towns, they have their fan base or their support group. So this guy, I guess he was a favorite or the best from that area, and he had like maybe 20 people behind him, cheering him on. And I was playing, and I think I was down like 2-0. Race to 4 for me, 3 for him. So he's on the hill now, 8-ball. BCA rules. And I remember everybody was like loud and making noise and distracting me. So I calmly, asked them if they could like tone it down a little bit, please, when I'm shooting. And probably, because they were like very close to the table, so I asked them nicely if they could like, step back a little bit, and they didn't like that. They hated me for that, especially when I start playing a safe game. I had to like soft break because this guy was like running out, so I couldn't really give him any chances to like run the table, and I really had to think strategy wise and turn it into a chess game. At that time, not many players were playing, the soft break, tic-tac-toe, like one pocket type of strategy. There was one guy from Chicago came down, Ike Reynolds, you might know of him. Like, he was the one that introduced that game to us, and everybody learned it after that because he knew that everybody could run the table, and but nobody knew the defense and how to move the cue ball like him. So, but man, you gotta do the win, right? And sometimes it's like interesting, it's like different and fun than your normal, same thing every time. So there I was, and I never felt this like good with myself before, where I felt it was like a chess game. I just couldn't believe how every time I thought of something, it happened. Or like if I wanted the opponent, I said I want the opponent to do this, do that next, and for some reason that's the exact thing that happened. It was like I'm playing chess at a master level, I'm telling you. Like each time I say, oh, I play this safe, I want him to kick at that or touch that ball, move that ball, open up this, and I just played a patient game, wait until I had a clear chance to run out, and I was taking my time. I wasn't rushing anything, and wow, he got frustrated, and then even the spectators, they were like, they just couldn't believe what was happening. Like they I don't know what they thought, but I had to do it. It was a big tournament too. I mean, good money was on the line, I don't remember how much it was, but it was like the best players in Jamaica, and I was up and coming. I was already good, but I wasn't like the best player in the island yet, I only became the best player for like a brief period of time, maybe a couple months, and then I came into America. But yeah, and then the funny thing is, after the match, I came back 4 straight, right? So what happened was, the next match I had to play Negril, Grove, I believe his name is. They call him Schoolboy. He was the best at the time from Montego Bay. I believe he lives somewhere here in America, Michigan, whatever. He was in New York first and he moved. He was the best in Jamaica, and he was winning everything. And he was on a different level because he played billiards, straight rail billiards, where you hit one ball into the next and 1 point each. And he was good at that. And that's what he learned first. And then he switched over to pool. And the man had no fear. And he was a phenomenal player, I tell you. Very consistent, very straight shooting. Anyways, you know, I beat him a few times, but he beat me mostly. And I didn't have no fear against him at this point because I knew I had the game to beat him. So I remember first leg, I lagged, right? I believe I won the leg. Now I made a ball. First shot, I'm playing. You know, fairly. I had to hit like a medium speed stroke on it. Ping! Miscue. How do you know? Couldn't believe it. I was like, what the hell? I chalked the tip. Look at my tip. It's like dark, wet, damp, like sopping wet. I said, what the hell is this? I can't play with this. So what just happened? Someone wet my tip. I couldn't believe it. And at the time I didn't have no backup cue. You know? And it just messed with me. I just couldn't stop laughing. And then I borrowed a cue and I just couldn't play because it was in my head. I ended up losing that match 4-0. And I played for 3rd place, got 3rd place. I think maybe I split 3rd place. Good money anyways, you know, decent. But it just reminds me that you never leave your cue stick out, because something like that might happen or it might fall. And always put your sticks up after your match, unless you're gonna play right away. But make sure you're always aware of where your cue stick is, because something like that might happen. You know, especially when you're in a foreign country or you're in a place where, you know, nobody knows you or you're not a regular there. You know, they'll sabotage you, especially if you're in like a big match or something. So I'll be advised, after you're done shooting, put your stick away, because something like that just might happen, you know, especially if you're in like a big money match somewhere else. Yeah. And that's just a story I had to share with you. I just couldn't believe that happened. That's one of the weird times something like that just weirdly happened. And another time my ferrule got smashed off by a fan. I remember it was like, you gotta be careful of that, to watch out for fans in pool rooms and low ceilings. Be careful how you wave your stick around or put your shaft in the air, because your ferrule might just get snapped off. Yeah. And that's the story I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and check out this channel more for more updates and videos in the future. And don't forget to like and subscribe, please. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so I can make a lot of dollars and do some live streams when I'm at tournaments. I'm actually on my way to a tournament today. I'll tell you more about it maybe in the future. And check out my Facebook page again, Reese Pool. And to all my Jamaican peeps, wagwan, later.